You know, you are remarkably sane.
I don't feel sane.
Well, you just found out your father's gonna marry Vivian, and you haven't driven your car into his living room, so that takes restraint.
Oh my God,
What are you doing?
I just realized my father has not been married to anyone who hasn't at least tried to kill someone.
You know, you think when we have kids, we should adopt? I'm thinking their biological child that we have, this gene pool, would just,
Melanie, it just doesn't make any sense. Why would anybody voluntarily marry Vivian?
Well, maybe it's not voluntary. I mean, maybe she's got the goods on him.
Like Stefano does with my mother. That's a strong basis for marriage.
No. Oh, or maybe Victor wants something from her. I mean, she's rich and powerful. She's got her own island or something.
He already has everything. He's rich and powerful already.
You can never be too rich and powerful.
One thing about my father, you know, the reason I keep reconciling with him is
Because you love him.
the one thing he doesn't fake, the thing that means the most to him is family. That's why this doesn't make any sense. I mean, why? Why would he marry Vivian Alamain? Why?
What did you just say?
Color is draining from her face, so I'm assuming she did not know this.
Then it's true?
That's right. Father is marrying Vivian.
No, he's not.
A full update on all the analysis of the Alamein property in North Africa. And as usual, report only to me.
Being in love, being engaged. Well, I just feel like a girl. Again.
You look like a very old 12.
I do love it when you tease me, Victor. Now I'm going to make you a nice, big drink.
And
And tell you what a very busy day I had.
what did you do?
Well, I know you don't have time to look at wedding invitations, so I brought a few samples home.
Now, you didn't make me a drink to soften the blow of wedding invitations. So what is it you don't want to tell me that you know you have to because I'm going to find out anyway?
Well, you know how concerned and sensitive I am to transitions.
Transitions.
Transitions, yes. So I made a transition from Philip not knowing we were getting married to knowing we were getting married. Just another thing to check off the to-do list.
Yeah, we're home. Home again, Sydney. You know what? I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right that I need to focus on the fact that Rafe is responsible for bringing you home to me. He's the one that made sure I knew you were mine, right? And maybe our problems are really that he doesn't trust me because I didn't trust him. Instead, I chose to trust your daddy, who I don't trust at all. Right? Hey.
What'd you say?
Oh, I was just, confiding in Sydney, getting her advice about my love life.
What happened to you?
Oh,
Who did that?
Nicole.
Where is she?
No, don't, okay? I gave as good as I got, and besides, I don't want you to get in any trouble, okay?
I can't believe they let her out. It's not right.
I know.
I mean, she should pay for what she did. And Anna? I mean, I thought I knew her, Mom, and I can't believe she's the one that took Sydney.
I know. I have a hard time buying that, too.
How she's just gone. It's like nobody's gonna pay for anything.
Yes, they are. Rafe is gonna make sure of it.
These are some serious charges, Benny. Someone's got to pay for taking Sydney, taking the money, putting her through hell.
I didn't do that.
Doesn't matter. We've got you. We're gonna run with it.
Oh, I feel the tension release with every exhale.
You are incredibly flexible.
Well, I'm getting there.
Oh,
Ricardo, I have been so scared for so long.
But that is all behind you now.
Yes, it is. I took a very big risk, but it paid off. And now I'm home free.
Why do you care what Anna told me? Oh, all right, let me rephrase that. What do you think Anna told me?
What?
She's got something on you, right? She knows where the bodies are buried. What?
Oh, that's right. She knows where the bodies are buried.
I think I just struck a nerve. She's got something.
No.
You're lying. But more than that, you're scared. You are really, really scared.
Like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
He's saying I could face capital charges. Yeah, I know. It's off the record. I know. I need you to tell me if he's right, could they do that?
Hey, can you ask him when he's coming up here? I've got a meeting.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean you don't know? And where the hell are you? Okay, when are you coming here?
Oh, God, I get so sick of these damn meetings.
What?
Do you know we have meetings about how to cut back on the meetings?
You can't do that. You're my lawyer. He hung up.
Hey, can I ask you something? You really trust this guy?
Sure.
And you trust him so much that, you know, you're certain someone like Anna Demir, who's got boatloads of cash, can convince him not to work hard for you?
What are you saying?
Well, I'm saying it sure as hell seems to me like you've been hung out to dry. That you are in the unfortunate case of having me as a best friend.
You haven't changed a bit, have you?
You want to bet?
Your back's up against the wall. You
Why-
come
no,
out
my
fighting.
back is not against the wall.
You're either lying or you've lost touch with reality. Have you forgotten who I am? Who my family is? When you blackmailed Anna into getting a pardon from the warden, you made the biggest mistake of your life, and you know that.
You're spinning.
No. Now, you may not have cared for prison, but I was content to let that be your punishment, and I think you got off easy.
Oh, great. Another Demira threat.
What do you think it does to me to see you walking around town
No matter
completely
how
independent
hard you
of what
try,
did?
EJ, you cannot
You're gonna
unring the
pay
bell. I
young
have
lady,
hit a
okay?
nerve, and
Tilly,
you are
it's
just
gonna be a
worried
lot
about
worse
what
than
Anna
prison. I
says to
promise
me.
you that.
You are scared. And now I just had to figure out why.
Victor is not going to marry that woman because I won't let him.
Well, maybe you could poison her. They say practice makes perfect.
Hey, you stop that. You know marriage is sacred to your mother.
Right. And I just think it's pretty hypocritical of you to bitch and moan about this when it's all your fault.
My fault. How is this travesty my fault?
My father is doing this to pay you back. And I am so tired of being in the middle of your sick games, I could just...
What?
I don't know. Yet.
There are lines, Vivian, lines you do not cross.
Yes, Victor.
Nothing is more important to me than my relationship with Philip. And you have maliciously or idiotically, and it doesn't matter which one, jeopardized that relationship.
But he's my son, too.
He is not. Philip, Brady, Bo, Daniel, they are all off limits. You don't do anything to come between me and them. And if you do, the things you've done to Carly will seem like pranks compared to what I'm going to do to you. Do you understand?
Yes, Victor, But the thing is, he was going to find out anyway, and this way I get to woo him before the wedding so he can see how happy you are.
You get to do absolutely nothing. Besides, we don't know if there's going to be a wedding.
Well, I don't think I'm ready to discuss this with you. The only person I confide in about my personal life is Sydney, and that's just until she starts to talk back.
Well, you just seem to be in a better mood, that's all.
I can't help it. I am in a better mood. And I think it's just because I don't think things are as bad as I thought. You know, I'm cautiously optimistic.
That's better than not optimistic at all.
You're right about that. But you know, who knows? Maybe it's just wishful thinking, right? Or maybe it's not.
Why don't you leave Salem while you still can?
See, that's how I know you're scared.
You don't know anything.
I'll tell you what I do know. I'm done here.
You're not going anywhere.
I will press charges for assault if you ever touch me again.
Let me assure you that it is just as loathsome for me to touch you as it is for you to be touched.
Like, oh my God. I was so just thinking about you because I thought if you had a little time to think, and now you have, you change your mind and give me your autograph.
No.
Well, you wouldn't believe it. I got like 1,000 tweets just today. We could make a mint selling them online. No, I would do all the work.
The lady said no. All right?
Okay, look, buddy. I don't know who you are. I do know who you are. Sorry. I didn't mean to butt in. Enjoy the rest of your day. I thought The Sopranos was nothing but ethnic stereotyping.
Now, you are going to tell me everything that Anna said to you. I want to know every single word.
Oh, don't say that. It breaks my heart.
I will not marry someone who does not respect my relationship with my sons, grandsons, any one of them.
But if you think of it in the right way, this marriage is very good for you. I mean, I won't go after Carly. Bo won't try to kill me. And you and Brady and Philip won't have to go and visit him in prison.
I have to be someplace else.
Well, we're all right, aren't we, Victor? I mean, it was just a little hitch. We didn't even discuss the wedding invitations.
Oh, ow.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. Bye.
Well, you are right. You know, Victor is marrying Vivian to hurt me. Of course, you're not going to give me any sympathy now, are you?
Well, you're right there. Okay, listen. I know this is futile, but I'm going to talk to you as if you were a rational adult.
Oh. When you're sarcastic like that, you remind me so much of your father.
Vivian is going to gloat about this. She is going to do anything she can to get a rise out of you. What if you changed the game? Huh? What if you acted like a grown-up?
So, that's it?
That's all she told me. But now I know that's not everything. You're scared of what Anna didn't tell me.
You know, you're right. Maybe I overreacted a little bit earlier.
I'll say.
Just drives me a little bit crazy, you know, that the two of you are wandering around free as birds. Although, one does wonder whether or not you weren't working together.
No.
No? It's quite a coincidence, don't you think, that you both happened to commit exactly the same crime?
It wasn't the same crime. I wanted to be a mother. She wanted the money. That's a big difference.
I don't know about that. I do know that there isn't a punishment bad enough for what you did to Samantha.
So I'm not going to promise anything, but I got a good feeling I can break this guy. And he'll lead me right to Anna.
Hey. So, Sydney and I were just talking, and we think we want to go to the park. Get some air.
She talking already?
Yeah, I can read her mind.
Is that right? You read your mind there, huh, sweetie? Okay. You go to the park. You guys have a good time.
So, you two play nice, and I'll see you later. Thank you.
Good seeing you there, Will.
See ya.
Huh. That seemed, calculated.
He thought of it all on his own.
Well,
But he obviously knew that I wanted to be alone with you. Ever since I left the police station, I've been thinking.
Do you really think I need your advice on how to deal with Vivian?
Well, we're about to find out. Let the games begin.
You're worried about Philip?
No. No. I honestly think he's got this crazy parent thing under control. Kind of wish he'd teach me how it's done.
I'll get it. Julie said she was coming by, but she usually doesn't knock. Sorry. Victor, Philip isn't here.
Well, actually, I came to see you.
Well, things have changed. Now you worry about dear old Sammy.
Well, she is the mother of my children, you know.
You used to have no problem hating the mother of your children. So what's going on, EJ? I don't think you're getting soft. I think you're up to something.
The only thing I'm doing, my dear, is repairing the damage that you and Anna did to my family.
Well, it's not going to work. You're going to end up alone and bitter. You had your chance, but you blew it.
Okay. If it helps, you tell yourself that.
EJ, do you remember when I was ruining your life? And every day it was a lie, and I had the audacity to make you think that Sydney was ours. You were very happy. You will never be happy like that again. And you know what? I'm glad, because the love I felt for you then, it is now ice-cold hate.
Tell me something before you go. Did you walk into a door or a couple of doors? Did you bump into an old friend?
You stay away from me. Because if you don't, I may just have to tell Agent Hernandez that there's more to the Anna and EJ story than meets the eye.
Oh, my dear, you're not going to do anything.
Actually, I've got to get back to the police station. I need to be there when Benny's lawyers show up, so.
Hey, my dad could call you, right? Let you know? Don't you think we should talk?
You said we were taking a break, Sammy. I just came by to let you know.
I don't want a break. I don't. I want us to be together.
Hello. I see you've been with Philip. Did he tell you the good news?
Yes, he told me that you thought you and Victor were getting married.
C'est vrai?
Well, I wouldn't get my hopes up.
What are you going to do, stop the wedding?
Actually, in this state, you need a blood test to get a marriage license, and you don't have any blood.
How very brave of you to mask your sense of depression and humiliation with an attempt at humor.
Vivian, Philip sees through all of this. He sees through you.
Kate, you really don't have to tell me about my son.
I told you never to call him that ever again.
Don't do that.
You came to see me.
Yes, exactly.
Come here. Honey, would you give me a minute along with Victor?
Yeah. No problem. I'll go check on Felix. He was supposed to be home anyways, so, Mr. Kyriakis. Maggie?
Yeah. Oh.
I guess formal is better than nothing, huh? How have you been, Maggie? I've been thinking about you lately.
Can it, Victor? I asked Melanie to leave so I could be blunt. Now let's just nip this Maggie have you been thing in the bud.
Excuse me?
You came by here to enlist my help to smooth things over with Philip. Well, you're wasting your time. Because I'm not altogether convinced that completely turning his back on you isn't the best thing for him to do.
Well, how do you really feel?
Well, am I wrong? Have I misread your motives?
Well, you've certainly cast them in the worst possible light. Look, I'm sorry if I seem manipulative, but I really do love my son.
I know that. But that poor boy has been manipulated ever since before he was born. And I'm not going to try to steer him, because I'd just be another one. Get it?
I get it. Well, I hope we can still be friends.
We're friends? Okay, all right. Maybe I hope we are. Melanie just told me that you were going to marry Vivian Alamain. I wouldn't want to miss that fiasco.
I told you to leave me alone.
They arrested Benny.
What a surprise. Imagine an evil genius like Benny not being able to elude the police and the FBI.
You don't seem very concerned.
Well, EJ, the unvarnished truth is that I'm okay, you're not. So if Benny spills, then that's your problem, not mine. Look, I'm sorry, love, but the tea has arrived, and I've resumed my love affair with clotted cream.
I don't understand, Sammy. What's changed?
Nothing. And that's the point. It's not about what's changed. It's about what stays the same. And that's that we love each other, right?
So, I don't know. What do you think we should do next? We could go see Great Grandma.
You want to live? You won't ever say that again. You won't ever mention his name to me again. Do you understand me?
You know, I don't really know quite what to do right now.
Well, I can think of a number of things.
I should get a restraining order. But actually, I want you at the wedding. I want you there when Victor and I become man and wife.
My God, you are so deluded. You know, Vivian, Victor may taunt us with this little engagement, but when it comes down to really marrying you, it ain't ever gonna happen.
Victor decided to show up after you left.
No.
Yeah. They were so busy arguing over me, they didn't even know I left. Let's get out of here. Let's go home.
No.
No?
I have a better idea. Come with me.
Don't you think you're being, what's the word? Naive, mental stupid?
I get your drift.
You want me to help you smooth things over with Philip. Wouldn't it be better if you not married the woman who tried to kill his wife?
Well, he talks to Kate. She married the man who tried to kill him.
Oh, you know, don't you, that you and Kate are both nuts. It's amazing to me that Philip has turned out as well as he has. People shouldn't have to get over their parents. Marrying murderers.
What if there's no choice?
Oh, Philip has a choice. He can turn his back on the lot of you.
Of course, Philip has a choice. I wasn't talking about him. I was talking about me.
Will, please don't go.
You think I'm crazy? Do you think I'm gonna let you get anywhere near here?
No, I just have something to say.
Not gonna happen.
I just want to say goodbye.
I've been doing a lot of thinking about this.
Well, maybe that's where we go wrong.
You
Maybe we
keep
should
blaming
think
the
less.
things that happen to us for our problems. Maybe it's not the things that happen to us. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just us.
Don't say that. I love you, and I know you love me. And that's what matters, right?
Is it?
Okay, now, it seems to me that even though we're not gonna get our honeymoon yet, we should still probably spend some time alone.
That sounds great.
I know it's not beaches in Greece or, hotels in France.
It's perfect. You're here.
You have no choice but to marry Vivian?
Well, I just think that would be the best thing for my family.
I don't know what tortured logic leads you to that conclusion.
I can't tell you.
God forgive me for being a fool here, but I understand.
You think I should marry Vivian?
No. No, of course not. I believe you think it would be the best thing for your family, even when I can't fathom how that could possibly be true.
You know, I always thought Mickey Horton was the luckiest man in the world. Can't imagine having a wife who not only makes sense, but she isn't scheming for my money or my life.
You sure know how to pick 'em.
I'm afraid I may have saved the worst for last.
Well, don't give up, Victor. I shouldn't be so dogmatic. Oh, well, maybe you and Vivian will be very happy together, and maybe she'll change.
Nice try.
Well, I did my best.
As I said, I do love my son. And I wish you were home with me, but if that's not possible, then I'm glad that he and Melanie are with you.
Sometimes I think you could be a decent man, Victor. If you weren't you.
Oh, poor Kate. Still clinging to what you don't have. I didn't take it. You threw it away.
My God, I can't take any more of this.
Philip?
I don't know. Where'd he go? I didn't see him leave.
Well, of course he left. He didn't want to be in the same room with you. No one wants to be in the same room with you. I just wish someone could throw a bucket of water over you and everything would get back to normal.
Of course it's enough. After everything we've been able to get through, we can get through this too.
Is that what love is supposed to be? Getting through things?
Well, no, but everything with Sydney, it's behind us. We have her back. So now we can get to the good part, you know? We can be happy. It's our turn now.
So what happens next time we hit a rough patch? Will you take another break?
Okay. Okay, you're still angry about
I'm
that.
not angry, Sammy. I wish I were angry. I'm not. I'm sad. I'm sad about the whole damn thing.
Well, you're sad because we're not together. Rafe, that is what I want. It's what I want more than anything. I want us to be together. I want you to move back in. I want us to be a family.
Hey, I have to say goodbye to you now.
Mama.
Oh, honey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything I put you through. But I'm not your mama. And I never will be again.
I know this isn't really the honeymoon that you were planning on.
This is perfect. Perfect. For the first time in my life, I know what I want. And that's to be with you. To start a family. I love you.
You're not still mad at me, are you?
If I'm going to be truthful with myself, something that I try to avoid, most of my problems with Philip are my own making. But I still want you to keep clear, not interfere. However, if I am going to marry you, then I should be prepared for Philip to know about it.
Oh, don't say if, say when.
When?
Oh, see, I knew you couldn't stay mad at me. Now, I have the fun part. I have some really good ideas for different color schemes for the wedding, and I need your input.
Finn, I don't care. This is a business arrangement. Do whatever you'd like. Just make sure that it's short and in good taste.
Of course, Victor. Anything you say. Always and forever, anything you say. I'm just going to devote myself to making you happy.
Oh, God, what have I done?
Look, we gotta go.
I know. I just want to tell her that you have a mommy. And she loves you very, very much. You don't need me. But I will never forget you. Be very, very happy. Thank you.
Sammy, I love you. God, you know that I love you.
But
What? if we have the same idea of what love means. I'm not judging. I just don't think that love takes breaks or keeps secrets. And I don't know, Sammy. What's going to change if I move back in? Is that going to solve our problems?
You don't think it's worth it to try to solve our problems together?
Look, I really got to get back to the station.
Ray.
Sorry, Sammy. I really do have to go. So. I'll see you around.
So Benny's taken care of? You're sure, right? Yes, that's all. Okay. Clear sailing from now on.
Oh, this feels so wonderful. Oh, perfect. Oh, yeah, right in there. Ow! That hurts.
Really? Huh. It's nothing compared to what's coming.
Who are you, and what have you done with EJ DiMera?
I just have this really weird feeling that no one's going to see Anna DiMera again.